Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today? I hope all of you are well. Are you ready to start learning today? Thanks God, we are still given health and opportunity to meet in learning this time. Before we start study lessons, let's pray together. Okay. Alright, anyone absent from school today? No? Okay. Do you remember what we discussed at the previous meeting? Yes, that's right. At the previous meeting, we discussed about the special characteristic of plants. Okay, before we enter the lesson this morning, I want to ask first. What this picture? Does anyone know? Yes, that's right. This picture of a lizard breaking its tail. Does anyone know what we are going to learn today? Yes, we will learn about the special characteristic of animals. With learning objective, that is, 1. By looking at the pictures, students are able to identify how animals adapt appropriately. 2. By reading the text, students are able to understand how animals adapt appropriately. 3. By discussion, students are able to determine how animals adapt appropriately. And 4. By discussion, the students are able to explain how animals adapt appropriately. Okay, let's go. Okay, does anyone know what this animal? Tiger? Lion? No, these pictures of a hyena. Now try to read the text about hyena animals in your book. Are you finished? So, how can hyenas survive with their environment? Yes, that's right. They live together and cluster. Hyenas are the smart animals. Okay, now let's try to read the material about the special characteristic of animals on page 71. Finish? Okay, what animals are there? Yes, that's right. There are animals, grasshoppers, chameleons, lizards, pangolins, squid, and snail. What difference did you find between these animals? Yeah, that there are special characteristics by change color, then breaking of the tail, removing black ink, and attach. Now, we try to discuss one by one. I will divide you into 5 groups. Okay, the groups has been divided. Each group makes a diagram of 6 special characteristics of animals. Are you finished? Now, each group comes forward to present their discussion result. Okay, give applause to all of us. Let's discuss it together. 1. Grasshoppers. These animals adapt to conditions of the place that suit their bodies. For example, leaf locusts and praying mantises. Grasshoppers often perch on leaves to adjust the color and shape of their bodies. Next, chameleons. Chameleons adapt by changing the color of their skin according to where they are. For examples, when a chameleon sits on a leg, its skin color changes from green to brown and black or otherwise. Next, squid. Squid is one of the animals that live in the sea. Squid have tentacles that are short and can contract quickly. When in a threatened state, the squid will emit black and thick ink which aims to protect itself from the pursuits of enemies. Okay, next, lizard. To protect themselves, lizards set their tails. This method is called autotomy. The broken tail will grow back as before. Next, pangolin. The pangolin adapts itself by coiling its body in a spiral. This method is done to protect itself from enemy attacks. Another example of an animal that rolls itself up is the centipede. Okay, the last animal, snail. Snail is an animal that has a soft body and is protected by a cell. Move using the abdominal muscles by crawling. Snails have mucus, which is a protective part of the skin for snails that are exposed to direct contact with soil, scratch, bacteria, and others. Okay, understand all? Any question? Okay, now you do the evaluation sheet first. Already? Oke, jika sudah selesai mengerjakan, silakan kumpulkan di meja guru ya. Alright everyone, do you have anything to ask? If not, does anyone want to conclude what lessons we have learned today? Yeah, we have learned about the special characteristic of animals. There are autotomies, mimicry, camouflage. Then we study the special characteristic of lizards, pangolins, snails, squid, grasshoppers, and chameleons. Now, I will first give rewards to choose who are active. Congratulations! Okay, don't forget everyone to keep practicing independently at each other homes. If you have something to ask, you can ask the teacher or other friends. Okay, for the next meeting, we will learn about preservation of animals and plants. You can prepare and read it at home first, everyone. To end today's lessons, let's pray together. Okay, good morning everyone. Keep spirit. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.